Well, keep me updated on it, will you? Alright, let's speak to Acha.
Archer, where's Hunwald?
I tried to console him, but he pushed me away. I love the boy, I do. But I fear what would happen if he took his father's title. He's fragile and scattered. I saw him ride north, following the paved Roman road. To the old tall tree where he often passed time with his father, I imagine.
What devil put you up to all this deception?
I wasn't put up, Eivor. I felt compelled to carry on for the good of the Shire. Until I knew the truth.
A pretty answer for an ugly lie.
What'd she lie about?
Lie that his dad was dead.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't see the first part, so I was like, what's going on?
It was from yesterday.
Oh, I forgot.
That's okay. I'm hoping you guys can hear Cappy a little better today, too.
Fart sounds. Matt told me not to say that, so.
Hey, Mom. Hey, John. Is that a donkey? You have a new great-grandniece? I don't even know what that means. I mean, I gather that a child was born, but I don't know who bore what child.
Does that mean a niece, not a child?
And this is my favorite
Streamer. Which? Maybe? Hey, Baka, how are you? Probably one of the twins. $35-month streak? Yeah, holy crap. That is a... Yeah, 36 months total. That's insane. I think my longest is like 39 months.
It's not. Mine says 42.
Oh, well, then there you go. Hey, Cappy, thanks for the resub. 42 months.
So Kane's got to be like 43 or 44 or something. That's from like a week or two ago, though.
Yeah. Yeah, Cappy flexing. I did see that. I did see that, Mom. That's basically what I figured.
Awesome.
I gotta remember that my attacks are with my axe now instead of my sword, so that they work differently. How many times did she watch the cat clip? Enough to cackle. Just anybody in general, but I think they mean you.
Oh.
At least once.
Yeah. I watched it again last night.
These woods, Father. Oh, these woods. I remember the days we spent here together. Here, upon this spot. Ducking and hiding through the rushes. with bow and arrow, chasing rabbits and squirrels. 1,000 arrows. Hello? Eivor? Is that you? Eivor, what a pleasant surprise. Would you drink with me?
Hunwald.
Come, sit. Stay with me a while and contemplate the view.
Be easy with your grief, Hunwald. If you're not careful, it's a poison you'll bear in your blood for the rest of your life.
No need to worry, for I have found the antidote for it.
Do not gorge on grief, nor give in to sadness, but let your aching love light the mead of your eyes and lead you to triumph.
That is quite lovely. My father would have liked you. He liked all those who could swing a sword and speak a verse with ease.
He had a large heart and a love for his people. I think I would have liked him too.
He and I used to wander up this way all the time. He would take me hunting, and I would catch the most wretched little things if I caught anything at all. I was a rubbish hunter. But he always said he was proud. Each and every time.
A toast. To this great land that bore you. It was here long before your father, and it'll be here long after he's gone. Skål!
Skull. and then my father says, it's the right goat, but it's the wrong end. Oh, my Swanborough loves that one. She has a great sense of humor, my lady love. Father would have liked her.
Right, your Dane lady love. She sounds lovely. Too lovely to be real.
You know what? We should visit her. We should go to Grimsby. Yes, there's no time to lose.
After you.
Nothing like drinking and riding to jostle your troubles away.
And the contents of your gut.
Now come and enjoy the splendor of my shire.
You
I got a mouth
Saxons
heart.
and your tiny splendor. You've never seen mountains, have you? Or deep fjords, like a giant's axe wound? Or towering falls that steam in the dead of winter? Snow sparkling like a blanket of jewels? That is splendor.
Well, if your homeland is so splendorful, why come to England at all?
You can't grow crops on a blanket of jewels.
Ha! Very true.
I'll admit, your countryside does take the breath away.
Quite so, quite so. I love this land. And should I follow my father's footsteps, I shall do my solemn duty to protect her. I know many think me foolish, inexperienced. But I would ask that they judge me by my future hopes, not my past reputation. If I am given sway over this land and show myself to be a poor leader, shame me, punish me, of course. But give me that chance. By God, I just want to have that chance.
What was that?
Birds, Eivor! Has no one told them today is a day of grief?
Quiet. Stop here. Something isn't right. I'll find the trouble before it finds us.
Nope.
Go, my eyes. Hide or fight, Hunwald! Now! God's justice awaits, coward!
Dude, my axe does so much more damage.
Yeah, it really does.
I'm two-shotting these guys instead of three-shotting them. Or one-shotting them.
Speak or be damned!
Finish her!
You won't have my blood! Not today! Well struck, Eivor! I'm over here!
That's twice they've tried to kill you, Hunwald.
And twice failed.
We had luck. But if you're not more careful, they will succeed. Someone in Mercia wants you dead. And they'll kill anyone in the way to see it done.
Yes, including my dear Swanborough, my lady love. Come, let us hurry away.
I'm serious, Hunwald. Are you hearing me?
Plain and clear. Follow me.
Hunwald, are you sure this place is safe?
The safest spot in the Shire, yes. Here I am with a chance to be Alderman, but I have yet to prove myself worthy. To you, to the Shire, to her. I can do nothing without my darling lady. You've made me realize how much I've neglected her through this fatal stupor of mine.
This I must see for myself.
Yeah, I'm liking my axe. It's a little slower, but worth.
I guess that's why they also have, like, ruins to lower the weight and stuff.
I'd rather have it be a tiny bit slower and have the chance to one-shot people, though.
Yeah.
Alright, Horsey, you gotta leave, bro. Winston. That's not even Winston, that's his horse.
Yeah. I think maybe he was supposed to mount it. The horse just doesn't know what to do.
I'll kill you.
Oh.
Maybe we get to see his lady love.
Yeah.
Man, I love Twizzlers.
Oh, thank the
You want some?
heavens!
I want one.
There she is!
No, that's not correct.
Hunwald, I thought for sure you'd be dead. Why didn't you send word?
It has been far too long, my little jewel. I'm so very sorry for that.
I'm fine, my love. I wilted without you, but still I grow. And who is this?
Ah, yes. I am proud to present Eivor of the Raven clan.
Hello, Eivor. A pleasure to meet you.
And you, Swanborough. I wasn't sure what to make of Hunwald's stories, yet here you are.
Surprised to find a Dane by his side?
Not quite. I'm surprised to find a Saxon at yours. Hunwald seems to endear himself to all souls.
Eivor agreed to help me find my father. but I'm afraid it hasn't gone as well as I'd hoped.
What's happened?
My father is dead. Died of a cruel disease, apparently. Then shunted off to a cellar for burial.
Oh, my love, I'm sorry.
And someone in your shire wants to make sure Hunwald follows his father to the grave.
Let them try. I'll cut their throats.
A shire moot will soon be held. Hunwald should stay here, out of sight, until he can attend.
What if I left it all behind, my love? Forget my father's seat. What if I stayed here with you? Just the two of us.
Hunwald, no. This Shire must be led with courage and heart. Follow in your father's footsteps and lead the Shire as he did.
Whatever strength you lack, you have in Swanborough. Heed her advice.
Yes. If anyone can lift my spirits in time for the Shire moot, it's you, my dear.
Come inside and rest your bumbling bones, love. Be well, Eivor, and thank you.
Keep watch over that one. Men have come for him more than once.
My blade will keep him safe.
I don't doubt it.
I think she's pregnant.
Oh, maybe.
Because she said, when he said that she's been wilting with him gone, and then she said, but then I've also been flowering, and she like patted her stomach. And I think that's a subtle hint that she's pregnant. Yeah, get lost, Eivor. Yeah, go away. I wanna do stuff with my girlfriend. It's about equidistance between these two, so I'll just go here. Have y'all been able to hear Cappy a little easier today?
No.
I didn't say did they like what they heard.
No.
Yes, you have? Okay. Good. My mic apparently has a feature on it that I was able to turn on where now both sides of the microphone work the same. And she's roughly on the exact opposite side of the mic from me. So...
Yeah, I'm further from the mic, but if I speak up...
Yeah, I think your voice is fine.
It's aight.
It looks like you're peaking at about 90% of what I peak. I didn't say it was good. Are you guys following me? Yeah. How much of Valhalla have you played, Baka? Am I like really far ahead of you? Oh, you're only like 6 hours in. Okay. Yeah, I'm really far ahead. I'm like 70 hours in. I did beat Far Cry 5 this morning, though. That was pretty good.
Let's see you, old friend.
Not as good as 3 or 4 in my opinion, but still good.
Jesus Christ. Alright.
Well, I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just gonna say it was good. I don't know, against these guys it's difficult. Jesus. So are you still in Norway?
The mule! Where Donkey is. Look at him!
He working?
Well, good boy.
Can I pet you? No? How about can I pet you? No.
Mutton it is.
Mutton it is. Oh, come on,
my
there.
God.
There was hay right there.
Just because I told the sheep we were going to eat it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, you know. That's what I would name our sheep if we had one.
Mutton?
Senor Mutton Butt.
Look at him. That's all junky.
Because he's Spanish, obviously.
Clearly.
Senor Mutton Butt. I like that name. Alright, so I'm not going to jump, even though I'm supposed to be able to. Alright, bro, what the hell? I was holding down the button that says climb down.
He's not happy.
I jammed. Okay. Well, there's all that treasure. So now we should go over here. Yeah, man, they used to sell these Twizzlers. They sold them in like 3-foot long packages.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you get like a 3-foot long Twizzler, and I would just eat it. Well, I mean, what else do you do with Twizzlers? You know what I mean.
But I get it.
Yeah, Valhalla doesn't seem that system intensive, which is nice. Well, I'm not playing it on Ultra either. I don't play any of my games on Ultra. Really, the difference between Ultra and High is very little. And then the difference between High and Medium is really just like a little extra grass, usually. Elf Garston. This is just his place. Fuck your door.
Eivor, welcome to my estate, old friend.
Thane Elfgard. It's an impressive amount of land you oversee.
Quite right. I often get lost swimming to my island in this flowing sea of wheat.
You're flush with land and crops, to be sure. You're a brave man to flaunt your riches from this lonely hill.
It's not bravery, it's trust. I trust the respect I've earned keeps Saxon and Dane alike from temptation.
You said you had something to show me when we last spoke. What did you mean?
Yes, I did. Observe. This
Great.
fine specimen belonged to our beloved elderman, Hunbeort, before his untimely passing. He left it here when we last hunted together. I now wish you to have it.
Thanks. I'll take it.
It's a beautiful weapon, finely crafted. Thank you.
I thought you might like it. Now, take it and come hither. I have a rousing hunt planned for the two of us. Leave aside talk of politics and shire moots. Let us enjoy the fruits of my land together.
We're hunting or fruit picking?
Both, if you like. Whatever you fancy. I'm generous with the yields of my estate, as you will see.
Is that a... Oh, it's a light bow.
Plain,
Ugh.
Eivor. A great bear has been badgering my estate for weeks. I must do away with it, if only to prevent a future tragedy.
You brought me here to hunt a bear?
Yes, and I'm so pleased you agreed to come. I suspect you know better than most that I have what it takes to lead this shire. Though its line of kings is old and ended, the people of this land still teems with life, with promise. But today, the shire languishes. It needs the guidance of new blood.
Like me.
I'm sorry?
I'm the definition of new blood. It may be I should put my name in for Elderman.
Ah, there it is, that dark sense of humor. Blunt as a hammer, eh? Like the one carried by your thunder god. I don't recall the name.
Go on.
What I mean to say is, I enjoy the company of your people. Or people like you. What little I've seen of them. And I don't care what stuffy fools like Herefriv and Hunwald say. You Danes are damn decent people. Not dense at all.
Kind of you to notice.
I remember when the Danes first arrived, not long ago. The locals were terrified, not of being raided.
Are we hunting, Alfgar? Or is it your hope that I'll braid your hair?
Hunting, definitely! The bear's lair should be nearby. Ah, my old friend Grim. How wonderful to see you here. What a pleasant surprise.
What surprise? I came as you requested.
Yes, and how is Grimsby? How are all the other Danes?
I can't speak for all Danes, but I am well, and itching for a hunt as you made plain in your message this morning.
Yes, that's right. Very good. Speaking of Danes, I'd like to introduce you to Eivor. Perhaps you know each other, as one Dane to another.
No.
I'm Norse, actually. Something you might learn by asking. Well met, Grim. Glad to have you along.
Hey, Eivor. Did he lure you here as well with the promise of a hunt?
Yes, hunting a bear. That's the point of all this. We're hunting, I promise.
There's a cave just up the hill there. Seems a likely place for a lair.
If the beast is as large as Elfgard claims, it'll take all three of us to bring it down.
I'm game. Let's get a new fur cloak, shall we? There's all manner of beasts in this forest. If we don't find the bear, we'll find something worth our supper.
I have a divine rule over the land on my estate. God shall provide. Have no worry.
Ah, lead the way. I'd rather you get eaten.
This is the threshold of the beast's home. There's no doubting that. That's not a bear. Wolves.
Wolves everywhere, and not a bear in sight.
Eivor, there's something you'll want to see here.
Is that? That's smoke! My God! My estate is burning like a twig!
Soon to be a sea of fire.
Eivor! You're skilled enough, and I can't tell you how to handle this, but please! By God, help me with this!
I'm in this fight with you. A clutch of puny Mercians don't frighten me.
My people are fleeing! They must get to safety!
Someone waited until you were away to set your world aflame.
I'll send them straight to hell! The marauding beast!
Pain lover.
Search every last one and burn the windows. Follow my lead.
Burn this thing! Now!
Mercy and Huskarls!
Great, yeah, dive into the fire. Thank you. Roll.
Guess you want to switch it back.
I got too used to the speed. I'm fine. I'll still use the axe as my, like, tertiary double attack.
Yeah, and eventually you're gonna get a better sword as well.
Yeah.
The men who would see you burn are dead. Let's get these fires out.
Agreed. What a mess. A sea of ashes. I thank you, Eivor, for doing what you could.
You're a man of many riches, Alfgar. You can rebuild.
To be sure. But I do not look forward to the toil. Sweet Lord in heaven! The bear is returned!
The
Oh,
Shire Moot will
Jesus.
start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes well.
Away! Away! Don't trouble me any longer!
Alfgar! Careful!
He doesn't need to be careful, it's dead.
There, you see? Didn't I promise you a rousing hunt? Brilliant! Simply brilliant!
Jesus. Is there any more treasure around here now that I've explored a little more? Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm just too used for the sword being so quick.
Yeah. Yeah, the axe is great because it's more powerful, but it is slow.
I'm just gonna stack it with crit damage. That way when it does hit, it hits like a truck.
Archer, is everything ready?
The Shire Moot will soon begin. Will you join us, Eivor? We'd be comforted by your presence.
Yes, I'm curious to see this Shire Moot for myself. I'll follow. When will the boat begin, Abbess?
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
Me? By whose order?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems. Even our bishop has found a certain fondness for your hardy spirit.
It's an important vote for your people. How would you counsel my vote?
I value competent and righteous leadership, not foolish friends in high seats.
Anyone but Hunwald, you mean?
I love Hunwald as I love my own kin. But I would not put a stone in his care without fearing for the safety of both. I pray that God guides your vote today, and not the devil, as I fear.
How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright that you have come to break us from our deadlock?
I have, Lord. Have you any advice before I vote?
Lord Hundbeor was a bold and honest man, if somewhat reckless. I see the same qualities in his son. Therefore, Hunwald is my man.
Hold on, I'm hungry.
King Ceolwulf's attendant, aren't you?
Aye. The king sends his love and support. Whatever happens here today shall have his full blessing.
He's learning fast. Good man. Good evening, Alfgar.
Eivor, I hope it's not untoward of me to solicit your support, but I do need it. The vote is closer than a cat's whisker.
It's a difficult choice, Alfgard. Know that I won't make it lightly.
Good, good. But let me say unreservedly that I am the man who will lead Lincolnshire into progress and victory.
I don't doubt your convictions, Lord. Grim, good to see you again.
A hearty hello, Drenger. Seems Britain is getting quite used to the idea of Danes stalking her shores.
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim? Alfgard is a friend of yours, is he not?
He is, and a good man as well. But I cast my stone for the bishop.
The bishop? That's an odd strategy.
These Christians are easy to nudge about. So desperate they are to avoid a good fight, they'll agree to most anything a Dane says.
This letter confirms the death of Elderman Hundebolt, who passed with dignity and grace and whose soul now rests in the living hand of our Heavenly Father. The Council requests your presence at the forthcoming Shire Moot as we elect a new Elderman of Lincoln. Bishop Herefrith, Thane Alfgar, and Hunwald's son of Hundebolt, have been selected as candidates. Punctuality must be observed. Those who arrive late will not be allowed to cast their vote. Okay.
The whispering makes it hard to read.
Say that.
Vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its former glory.
Bishop,
Eivor, I must thank you for your fearless participation in our moot.
I'm surprised to hear you vouch for me, Bishop.
I surprised myself, to be honest. But I felt it would be a good test of God's faith in my judgment. Under my guidance, this Shire is crawling back from a decade of lawlessness. God knows the love that lives in my heart for the people of Lincolnshire. I pray now that he guides your hand accordingly.
Quite a gambit, Bishop. Mad enough to work, it may be.
Well then, I thank you for what it's worth. God go with you.
How fare you, Lord?
My prayers are fervent and my will is strong, Eivor. If I am Elderman, I will bring joy to this Shire.
There's more to good leadership than merrymaking. You must be strong and stern and willing to take risks.
Of course, of course. Strength and wisdom and fortitude and all that. I shall rise above the peat moss of mediocrity. Have no fear.
That's good to hear.
I'm stuck.
3 men, 3 possible futures. Which of these sad puppets will dance best when you call upon them? It's not for myself I must cast this stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need? You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself. All 3 have strengths and weaknesses. Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need. Lead your Shire with pride, ferocious swan.
It is decreed by this lawful Shire Moot that the Elderman of Lincolnshire shall be son of our dear and departed Lord Hundbjorn, Lord Hunwald of Lincolnshire.
I don't know what to say. I thank you. Deeply, madly, humbly. What more can I say? I don't know. I miss my father. I'd sooner see him standing here than
Well, I will do my best. For each and every one of you.
Let us all raise our cups. A toast to our new Elderman. As all well know, this Shiremoot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike, and he is sure to approve the results. Our good and noble friend, Arthelswith.
A septic rot has overtaken this Shire. A sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace! What is this?
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast!
For the glory of the ancients, leave none alive!
Steel yourself, Umold. Is this how that guard welcomes a new Elderman? Bastard bishop. What's his endgame? This one's gone. Find those who still draw breath. Polish your ass, Hunwald. The Alderman's seat is yours. As your war council, I suggest you waste no time in catching this grief totter. He won't be far.
We should first bury our dead, no?
That choice is yours to make, Alderman.
Yes. Yes, of course. We'll bury our dead, then raise a feared.
I am at a loss for words. A trusted man of the cloth. I will pray for these martyrs, and tend to the remaining wounded, until the last man walks free.
Be well, Archer.
And you, Eivor. May God, or the gods, protect you.
Well, I'm off to kill the bishop. Because fuck that guy. I had already put it together that the only two, there were 3 people, and the only 2 that got attacked were not the bishop guy. So I was all like, I had an inkling that the bishop was the one that attacked them. Oh, he's just outside the town. Okay, that's fine. Excuse me, I go to murder a man of the cloth. Sorry, that wasn't me. Just clarifying. So he's a Templar? Yeah, apparently. Bishop Herefrith?
He's part of the Order of the Ancients.
Yeah, Order of the Ancients. Yeah, they're not Templars. The Knights Templar don't exist yet.
A bold attack, and in broad daylight. The hatred that eats at that man must be ravenous.
What news, Hunwald?
We've learned that Herefrith rode for the fort at Annikastre following the massacre. I have assembled a field there. Quite a large one, in fact. They eagerly await your orders, Eivor.
You mean your orders, Elderman?
Ah, yes, that's right. My orders. Which are what, exactly?
Who can say? Ride with me to your camp, and we'll find out together.
Herefrith was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand what possessed him.
He invoked the name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herefrith is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this? She and Herefrith were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. A poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her work carried on. I think she'll be fine.
Manipulated by a man who should be God's gladdener. Here's the camp, do you see?
We are the men of Lincolnshire! Remember it! My ancestors fought with the old kings of Lindsey. It's for their memory we fight today.
Such carnage I've never seen. That twisted bishop must pay the devil his due.
Why did I choose Hunwald? I felt he would be easier to manipulate.
A bold attack, and in broad daylight. The hatred that eats at that man must be ravenous.
Plus, Elfgar seems nice and all, but he doesn't really care about Danes.
Who's fetching the turf this time, eh? Don't want to freeze to death here.
He's not anti-Dane, but...
Our warsmith has arrived. The Feards are ready to fight.
Murder.
Chieftain Eivor, can we win this fight with the men you see assembled here?
If they fight with the bravery of double their number, we may.
And is there room in your Valhalla for a ferocious swan?
Of course. Let fly your glorious banner.
Are we ready then?
We attack now. Ready the field.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
Damn, I look badass. Look like I'm gonna go fuck shit up. Ancaster.
To me! Shire!
The best way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
Eyes we all off.
I can't hear you, what? Yeah. Yeah, there's the ladder.
Die now! It's taking damage! Nearly there! Come on! Leave the ram! We don't need it!
Fight, men! Fight until your livers like
Hey, none of that.
Need to find a way past that palisade. An explosion could do it. Or I can try hitting it with a spring.
Get lost, nerd. Oh shit. Oh.
The advantage.
Bye. I'll take this.